emociona. O que emociona, tá, tia? Tá. Então prontos, malta. Quem tá aí? Cheddar. Zoom. O Zoom não personalizou o boneco. Tá tudo bem? Bora. Bora. Uf. Olha, isto está bué de alto. Não é game. É microfone. Oh, Agora está bem, desculpa. Parece-me um pouquinho.
Barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to.
Sure, I doubt I'll be good company.
Ok, ele vai investigar onde o gajo morreu.
Point of non-reactive thing. I remember, especially how you always end up being right somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
O local do acidente. Vocês estão a ouvir bem, né?
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened. Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road. Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
És bem gira. Bem gato.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs. No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking. The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road. These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
Ok. Parece que ele... É estranho. Foi ali que ele bateu mesmo. Deixa-me ver aqui. Alguma coisa para além do tongo.
An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick. But the tracks don't reach the road. Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well. The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Ele bateu
Car
aqui.
got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
Ok, ele bateu aqui, então ele caiu. Yeah. Já vai para aqui o carro. E bateu aqui. Ainda falta. Dá para ir lá para cima. Ó. Enches de combustível.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel? Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Ok.
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
Pumba. Uf.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up. I need to find out what really happened.
Obstáculo. Acho que não foi o tronco. Acho que ele só escorregou. Ele estava a vazar. Mas não faz sentido. Então, tronco da árvore. Aqui estava a vazar, não estava a pegar fogo. Pegou fogo no fim. Eu posso ver, malta. Não vi. Estava a vazar. E o Nick? Inconsciente. Consciente. Estava mesmo bêbado. Hum. Não faz sentido se o carro vai estar aqui.
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
Hmm.
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
Mas o carro termina aqui. O carro não pode terminar aqui.
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
Estradas e queimadas. Estava a pegar fogo. Ele aqui não estava só a vazar combustível, estava a pegar fogo. Deixa-me ver aqui. Inconsciente. Consciente. Bêbado. Não, o carro não estava. Não, aqui estava. Aqui era definitivamente o combustível. Aqui ele estava bêbado. Ok. Aqui temos animal. Pode ser animal? Nada. Vai para lá, tem que ir para cá. What the fuck? Hmm.
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
Vamos escapar alguma coisa aqui. Vamos escapar alguma coisa aqui. Não pode ser isto, o carro vai para o caralhinho mais velho. Oh, e ali. Estava a vazar combustível, nós vimos ali. Olá, Leonardo. Vou avaliar a hipótese. Vou validar. pode ser. Leandro! Desculpa. Dislexia fedida. Dislexia fedida. Leandro, desculpa. Isto é bem estranho. Outro jogo bosta. Tá calado, pá.
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
Queimadas, ou seja, ele bateu. Ele bateu para queimar. Espera aí. Animal. Vou pôr inconsciente. Vou pôr inconsciente, mas com um tronco. Por inconsciente e sem nada.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then? The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
Não quer dizer que o carro já estava a queimar.
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
Olha, PJ, dá aí um S ao armário, se faz favor. Sabes fazer isso? Ok? Ao armário.
I did.
Ou o único verificado que está aí.
Did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, I don't... The police report was clearly wrong.
Graças.
Fucking.
E a ti também. Já agora não sei se está. E esse subzinho para depois teres um boneco aqui.
Here. Just.
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Devem estar à procura de alguma coisa, já que ela estava metida com o Nick. Provavelmente eles estavam à procura de alguma coisa. Ele tinha lá em casa, de certeza.
Okay, so about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'd just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her,
Oof!
things are different. She's different. You're different. I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns? Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Oof! Filho da puta.
the last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all. Didn't think I'd see it again. Not looking forward to stepping back inside. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
Vou papá-lo.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
But before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I...
all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Vou prometer.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on.
Eu não sabia que ele ia falar. Eu não sabia que ele ia falar. Eu não sabia que ele ia dizer a verdade. Eu não sabia que ele ia dizer a verdade. Eu pensava que ele ia só dizer, eu protejo a sua filha. Não, ele foi dizer. Ele foi.
It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
Ok, ela.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Fudeu. Mas assim ele vai chegar à consulta amanhã de manhã. Desculpa.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first. It's bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick. It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down.
Pois fotografias. Olá, Tiago. E tu sabes?
Anna and I spent our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Eles eram tão fofos. O que tu sabes? Caralho, mano, afinal ele conduz rápido como a merda. Não tenho sub. Podias ter, queres pagar? Foda-se.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
Eu sou.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Eu acho que é aquele médico farmacêutico. Ele é muito suspeito. Eu sinto que é o farmacêutico. É a personagem de qual menos apareceu. É o personagem que ele é novo quando eu saí. Não sei, mas ele também é idoso. Tadinha.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
Tadinha.
Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort.
Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries. She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
Bora. Bora? Não percebi. Olá, Amps. Olá, como você está as ficheiras? Minha menina.
No drinks in here.
Vamos a Overwatch? Vamos ao... Eu não tenho Overwatch ainda.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Diga, eu sou bêbada.
People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters. She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10.
Whiskey.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
Eu vou instalar o Overwatch.
You're not helping.
Status.
Yes, I am.
Status.
Yes, you are. Thanks. What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already. Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did it...
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
Depois ficas maluco e depois vamos assim fazer o amor. O amor aí, tipo, está a destruir o resto da casa, mano.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Vamos a ver, secretária? Temos que parti-la mais.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Ok. Isto é verdade. Bem. Como é que estamos, fofo? Ah lá, não é?
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Vamos lá para o palácio mental. Vamos lá recordar e chorar uma beca, não é?
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Não sou valorizar. É fodido quando perdes. Quando perdes é fedido.
Hannah always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Vamos para aqui? Pode ser logo aqui. Pões-te aqui, olha. Pões-te aqui assim. Pões-te aqui. Aqui dá mais jeito. Pões-te aqui assim. Desvia-se a luz e está.
This feels like
Vou estar só lá.
the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There.
Partituras. Antes sabia ler uma. Se eu me esforçar, ainda consigo ler uma partitura.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Malta, para quem não sabe, eu tocava piano.
I don't think she ever forgave
viola.
me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
A primeira música que eu aprendi foi dos Metallica. Nothing else matters. É isso. Não sei te dizer em inglês, foda-se. É isso que eu aprendi, tá? Então, puto.
Anna always has trouble thinking when there's weird noises going on. To be fair, most people do. Like that. Whatever that is, it'd be smart to find it and shut it off.
Oh, Ana. Ana, pode ser também aqui. Assim. Está. Então ela não quer nada.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words. And I always wanted to visit France,
Também quero.
but life is just too strange for me there.
Por acaso, o sítio que eu sempre quis ir era Cuba.
Smooth as always, Nick.
Era Cuba. Queria muito ir a Cuba. Lá em cima. Era Cuba, sempre quis ir a Cuba. Olhar a pedra lá.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Eu bebia. Não, profissional.
Cleaning up that broken frame and glass might help. Out of sight, out of mind.
Finally, there.
Eu estou quebrada. E eles comiam-se mesmo. Ele reparou. Eles comiam-se mesmo. Olha, amiga, mas eu posso comer melhor. Se quiser. Pá, diz-me, ensina-me. Como melhor? Chegar aí.
Try talking to Anna about all this again. And remember, go in slowly. Gingerly.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Anda, vou-te comer.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
Oof!
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her. You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean...
You can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks.
Isso, agora sim, agora sim. Agora sim, o menino tem aqui.
I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed. It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Oh, eu adoro unicórnios.
Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born. This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
Come on, work, you piece of junk! I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
Bom, certo, o PC. Ai, não, que não consertava. Ficava maluco se fosse o gajo.
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message? As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Eu tenho de deixar estar por causa da polícia. Ah, tá limpo ou deixo por causa de... Não, vou deixar por causa da polícia. Vou deixar por causa da polícia, né? Vou deixar por causa da polícia. Ah, mas eu vou investigar esta merda, caralho. Só assim? Tudinho? Já tá.
Not the smartest decision, but Anna deserves a break. As far as Bug was concerned, this was her real house.
Ele precisa digitar isso agora. Foda-se! Eu vou investigar esta merda.
The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
Deixa eu ver se o chefe está.
Why is it so dark in here? This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Yeah. Dá pra caralho.
I asked Anna what this was once, and she laughed at me. I still don't know what it is. I guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is this Nick's? Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Mano, vou com.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the Basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't. Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
E faço isso para te apoiar e ajudar-te. Obrigada, chat de coração.
Nick's fishing shack. A lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Oof.
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here? I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, limbs are so cute.
You sure are, Bug. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, Bug, just hand him over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
Oh, ja. Ah, de
You can't
quintinha.
leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
I'm here now, Bug. I have your back.
You're not here. You're just visiting. I tried to tell you about my dad and you just blew me off. You were just in such a hurry to get back out of town and leave us all behind. I'm done relying on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Oh, so I'm mistaken and you did question people? Or did you just say all those dumb things adults say that don't mean anything?
They wouldn't have told me anything interesting.
Or you were just like them? This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults. And I'm sick of this dumb little town. choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Remember what we said this morning? You could be anything you want. You don't want to stay in this town? You don't have to. But leaving like this? Running away? That's not gonna help anything.
Thanks for listening. But I don't know if I can take this place anymore.
Can't you try? What would your father say?
You're just telling me what I want to hear. Or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Malta? Malta? Ameaça a contar à Katie, que é a mãe dela, ao falar a verdade sobre o Nick. Lembram-se que ela é uma criança. Ela pode se meter em carcadas. Ela pode se meter em sarilhos. Espera, vou avaliar. Ela pode se meter em sarilhos se eu contar sobre o Nick. Ou se calhar eu contar, ela vai simplesmente confiar em mim e vai deixar-me fazer o meu trabalho sendo assim. Ou primeiro, o que é que nós perdemos? Vamos contar à Katie, fazemos pontos com a Katie, protegemos ela, mas ela odeia-nos. Malta, vocês é que vão escolher isto, tá? Fazer uma sondagem. Vocês é que vão escolher esta merda. Eu vou fazer uma sondagem e vocês vão escolher a primeira ou a segunda, ok? Porque... dá para fazer uma sondagem aqui? Não dá para fazer uma sondagem? Eu faço aqui uma rápida. Eu faço aqui uma rápida. É, malta. Como é que é? Podem votar. Ameaço contar à mãe. Ou diga a verdade. Onde está? Está em cima, está no chat. Chat, escolha. Chat. Chat, migas, EMS. Escolham a sondagem, por favor. O que é que eu faço? Para baixo um telefone. Mas dá, EMS. Chat, bota lá, se faz favor. Aqui só estão a aparecer 3 votos. E está a ganhar quando está a mãe. Ui, está empatado. Malta, nós não podemos empatar isto. São 12 pessoas. Está empatado. Ui. Está a ganhar quando está a mãe. Ui, mano. Malta, vá. Escolham. Para desempatar. Vou já os parabéns à tua mãe, só a favor. Como assim? Eu acho que vou... Eu não quero ficar eu a desempatar, malta. Vá, mais um. Só mais um. Estão 21 pessoas. Só mais um a votar. Vocês são mesmo tímidos. Malta, só mais um. Perfeito, a verdade. Ei, Ems. Boa dica. Boa dica, Ems. Boa dica. Gostei. Ui, dizer a verdade. Vai ganhar. Cala-te.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up. Made it look like an accident.
Vocês escolheram.
I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here.
That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
Mas ela aguentou bem. Boa, ok.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
Se calhar foi o mais certo, se há.
Me neither. But hey, it worked.
Ai.
Kept your daughter from skipping town. Let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here. This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
That's so.
Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Eu não explorei tudo.
when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. Joan always liked bugs.
Também.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend. Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to
So,
be
eu
mine.
tapo-me na praia se tiver frio. Com uma toalhinha.
Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with him. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
Exato. 20 pessoas a verem-me jogar uma gameplay. Não, vocês são do caralho. Até arrepiou o olho do cu, hein?
This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up. A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive. Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
A carta. Mas não dá para guardar. É só um código qualquer.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails. An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for
Foda-se.
outcasts
Ok.
just outside of Basswood.
Eu sou disléxica, não vou lembrar-me de nada. Olha, pronto.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
Não vou me lembrar, foda-se. Tem de ser, né? Eu não sei perceber um caralho. Amarelo cima, lado, verde.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up? Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack. If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Lagarta, espera. Lagarta. Ah, vi isso no género. Então é vermelho, verde, azul, vermelho, amarelo. Vermelho, verde, azul, amarelo. Hã? Espera, malta, deixa eu bem. Então é vermelho, verde, azul, vermelho, amarelo. 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 Espera, já não estou a esquecer. Chupa. Dinheiro.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Amps.
Nick was gathering at the cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Então isto é importante eu ler. Mas eu li, mas já não lembro. Então. Ok. Só as poucas palavras que... Ok. Tyler, cheio de tatuagens. Não vou ler em voz alta, vai cagar. Não vou ler em voz alta, sou disléxica, não percebo um cu. Não percebo, eu percebo pior se ler em voz alta. Mas é verdade, por acaso é verdade, porque eu não percebo o que ouço, né? Oh. Mas porquê investigar este caso do nada? Ficou. Eu não li, eu já estou a ler pela terceira vez, não estou a ler, não estou a perceber um caralho. Dick vendeu as drogas para o Tyler. Dick vendeu as drogas para o Tyler. Ok.
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive. If Dee met Nick on the day he died,
De quê?
he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Dia 3? 5? Dia 5 de Abril?
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking? That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Malta.
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
Sim, ninguém está aqui a falar de opioides. Aqui também não diz grande merda. Espera, malta. Olá, Kátia. Malta, eu não sei quem é. Eu não faço ideia de quem é. And Richard aqui. Este gajo. Este gajo.
Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for.
Foda-se. Yes, eu pensei logo, não é este, só pode ser este. Tomas, caralho.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the
Só
murder.
tinha que
He had
pensar.
an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove.
Vai lá, vamos discutir.
Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Lindo. Até logo.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are
The
you
Cove
two
is a
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. Show them all. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have options here. Real life isn't as clear as the world in your head. Just know the more you poke around, the more likely the world pokes back. And whoever is involved in all this, they poke real hard.
If that even makes any sense.
That's rough.
That's rough? Were you even listening to me?
Mostly.
Mostly. Sam, what is with you?
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice. Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right.
Ficamos sem amigo imaginário, foda-se.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Not really, but it's not like I have much of a choice.
Sam, if you need to take a moment.
No, let's do this.
Oh, tem que andar rápido, che.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Oi, malta, eu sou pessoa de razinhas.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear? She looks like she's used to fending for herself. Ow!
Watch it. The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. I'm creating something out of nothing and then turning it into something else. That's as close to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
He must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
Oh. Acho triste, né? Porque eles não têm dinheiro, mas acho que está bem acolhedor.
She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
That much is painfully obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's fishing shack.
Oh.
You never have any trouble with anyone. No one takes advantage.
As long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
It'll do. I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie. A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight. Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
Just tell me.
Ah, neste gajo é arrogante. Dá-lhe bicar na testa.
Break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places. Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit. Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks. Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Just here to ask a couple of questions.
Do I look like a fucking tour guide? You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
O homem falou.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Look, I just want to talk to the guy who lives right over there.
I don't give a shit what you want. Back the fuck
Hey
off.
man, this guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it. I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details. Kayla and her family, I'm assuming. Wonder how long it's been since she saw him. With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff. These shavings would be perfect kindling. It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames. I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk. Guess that explains how he ended up here.
Eita, chefe, caralho.
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with. I've got that squared away. Now I need a place to hide when all hell breaks loose. Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here. It's deep enough. I could squeeze in here. No use. They won't let me anywhere near his trailer. I need a distraction.
Ain't no one gonna throw Dickie to the wolves.
Malta, não sei o que é que... Eu não sei, ainda tenho que me despachar.
If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this. I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Não tá aqui.
Hey, Anna. Can I have a quick sidebar?
Olá, Rodrigo.
I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
I need to create a distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started.
I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Malta, eu acho que vou esconder as chaves da van. Gênio.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot. You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then trust me.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help!
Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry! My bear is burning!
Kayla, calm down. It'll be okay.
I worked so hard on it.
Jogas mais, jogo de tudo. Pronto.